wherever you are. I hope your summer safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that like button, please? Please hit share. Please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you'd like to donate, you do not have to. It is not the requirement, but it is truly appreciated. And it definitely helps out this channel a lot. The information is in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom up with all of my heart ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been, and for the super thanks and the memberships and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful, gorgeous souls tenfold. Please keep in mind within watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you are in understanding and agreements that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be a she could be he, roles could be reversed. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit, because you don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. And do not get scammed, okay? I do not do personal readings, and I do not have a WhatsApp, so don't get scammed, okay? And if that does happen again, just let me know. And I will definitely take care of it. And thank you to everybody who has let me know in the past when they've done it before, okay? Thank you guys. God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. What else was I gonna say? No, I forget. But all right. Hey guys. So hey Jenny, how you doing, honey? What do you call it? During the pre-shuffle, it was saying that what do you call it? That there's people that are like freaking out because they're getting bad news that they're trying to bind themselves, like they were trying to bind themselves to you and it backfired. Somebody could be breaking a contract, but they're trying to bind themselves to your work or your talents, like your gifts, your abilities, or whatever, and it's not working. Okay, my nose just itched as I said that. Somebody could be fighting over this because they could have been like, "Oh, it's gonna work," we're gonna take over the collective. No, they're not. Okay, they're not taking over anything. They're not. They didn't realize that God, though, God has your back and He's protecting you, and they're not getting away with it. If they did in the past, it was just so that you could learn a lesson, or that they could or to test them. And now they're freaking out. They could be fighting with each other. Okay, your work is safe. You're safe. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities are safe and protected. Just continue doing the right thing, and trusting and believing in God. All right, let's see what's going on here. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, and I just can't. I don't know. Yeah, profession. See? Somebody has no self-love, no self-care, okay? Very egotistical, very, like, heartless. Okay, someone's last name could be Heartless. They're trying to bind themselves to your work or your talents, your gifts, your abilities, okay? They could have been trying to do some sort of destiny swap. I don't think so. It ain't happening. They're also trying to get you, I just realized what this was. All right, they're also trying to get you to fall out of love with whatever you're doing, or like to not have, to not be motivated or something. They're like trying to attack, like, your self-love and self-care too. This is somebody that has zero self-love, self-care. All right, they're also somebody could be not, how do I say this? They're trying to get you to not to show up for work, whatever work is for you. They're trying, or like whether this is like literally going in where you clock in, what you do for work, or if this is like your self-care work, or your, you know what I mean, like your spiritual work, or whatever this is. They're trying to get you to not be committed to it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But it's not working. Or if it was, like, if you just haven't had like motivation or ambition to do whatever it is, whatever your either your job is, or if it's like your talent, your abilities, or something that you're supposed to be doing, okay? Because like somebody wants your spot. If like that was the case, like cleanse your energy, pray on it, okay? Take a spiritual bath, and you'll see the shift. but somebody is trying to bind themselves to you in your work and your finance. Somebody has no self-love, no self-care. They're also trying to get you to like not show up and like abandon your spot, but that's not happening. And I feel like for somebody, this could have happened in the past, or this is what they're trying to do. So be mindful. Like somebody's watching you very closely. They're observing you, and it's like, I don't know if this is something that happened in the past or if this is like currently going on. Be mindful of this. Like whenever there's something that you're supposed to be doing, whether it's like showing up for yourself, whether it's like cleaning your house or you know, reading your Bible or getting to work, there's somebody, they'll be sending people to you or calling your phone, trying to distract you. Is the enemy sending his, you know, his little demonic people or whatever to try to distract you from what's really important. This could be an X, because I see an X in there's an X in the sky, in the clouds, and now it's turning into like looks like a butterfly. Yeah, somebody's just mad because you're coming out of your cocoon and you're spreading your wings. You're about to have this major transformation, or you already did. So be mindful. And it looks like a foot. It like looks like a foot coming out of the clouds, and it reminds me of Wizard of Oz. You know, I'll get you, my pretty, when she's underneath the house. So this could be somebody like doing witchcraft on you. Obviously, quite clearly, they're trying to bind themselves to you. All right, but the house is about to fall on this person. So this person's about to be taken out, all right, whatever, if that means like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or just like out of your energy or whatever. So just be mindful of that, okay, guys? And it's okay to tell people no, or not to answer your phone, or not to answer your door. And you know what I mean? It's very much okay, because they're strategically planning this. It's like anytime you're trying to get something done that you know you need to get done, or that you want to get done, or you know what I mean, some stuff that you know you're supposed to be doing, somebody's always showing up or calling your phone, trying to distract you with some nonsense, because they're trying to delay you, stop you, and block you, but it's not happening. It's just their imagination. You could have a variety of jobs, or you have a variety of talents, okay? Somebody's trying to attack your imagination too. That's not happening, Captain. You could be doing something with your imagination for your work, or as part of your talents, your intuition, your spirituality, whatever this is, okay? But you could have a variety of professions. Maybe you have like multiple gifts and abilities and talents, confirmation. Also with this fantasy and professions, yeah, something with your sacral chakra, without a doubt, your creativity and fertility. Also visualize, okay? And with this child on this imagination card, it's also given like it's you're innocent. That's why, okay? You're innocent, and then that's, you know, and you're protected, okay? Because you're authentic and innocent, and you're speaking your truth. But you have a variety of talents and abilities or gifts. Maybe you might have multiple jobs. Or if it's not jobs, you have multiple, yeah, somebody realizes it's not a good idea. They took the wrong advice. Somebody could be trying to coach a child, and they realize it was bad advice. They don't want to listen to this person anymore. Just your imagination. Imagine what you want to be, okay? Visualize. The power of visualization. Visualization is amazing. You could be, maybe you're a seer, maybe you don't have to be. And if you have an issue, or if you have like a hard time visualizing, just imagine, like daydream. You know what I mean? Like just zone out for a minute, for a little bit. Zone out and just like imagine what it would be, you know, where you want to be. Somebody could be a female, looks like ovaries in the sky right now. But or like a uterus, I mean. But what do you call it? Somebody could be pregnant, or this could even be talking about you producing something that you're doing. Oh, I said producing. Something that you're birthing, you're creating. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, visualize, okay? Or imagine. If you don't, you know, not everybody can visualize, okay? But so if you have an issue with visualizing, there's a question mark. Somebody's questioning what they're supposed to be doing. All right, somebody could also talk in riddles. This question mark is reversed, though. It's backwards question mark. There's something. Okay, so you might be questioning if you're going the wrong way. because that question mark in the sky was backwards. So maybe you're questioning and it's starting to fade away. So if you've been questioning if you're doing the right thing, if you're on the right path, don't worry, that's going to subside. Okay, you're going to be getting the answers. A good way to know, am I on the right side? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going backwards? Am I going the wrong way? Is pray. That power of prayer. Get closer to God. Ask God. Fast if you want. Okay. And when you fast, don't let people know you're fasting. You're not supposed to tell anybody that you're fasting. Don't lie to people. Just don't be gloating about it. It says about that in the Bible. But just ask for direction. Ask God for direction, and to remove any veil that's been put over your eyes or anybody's eyes about you, and that your eyes see clearly. And I know, if, like, for those of you that are like new to this, and like you're just waking up, and like you're like, well, how do I pray? How do I talk to God? You need to talk to God, okay? And at first it could be uncomfortable and you don't know what to say, but then, like, that's normal though. And then the more you do it, the closer you get to God. There's a cross in the sky. Yeah, the closer, that needs to be your number one priority. Okay, it needs to be your number one priority. It is, because you can't do anything without God. Like, literally, we can't do anything without God. So that needs to be your number one priority. Start praying, get closer to Him, and then, like, soon you'll eventually hear Him. You'll feel Him. You'll get the touch on your shoulder. You'll know that God has His hand on you. All right, and you can even go by the hand, the feeling. All right, well, am I allowed to do this? Before I do any reading, I ask permission. If I don't get the hand, I don't do a reading. Make sure you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you're a reader. Maybe you're like wondering, oh, well, people say that it's bad. No, there's a good and bad to everything, okay? And it's your intention. What are you intending to do? And think about, in the Bible, God sent Jesus, right? Where He sent them, like, where, not in the church where, like, everybody, knows God. No, sent the places where, the people are lost. So if you're questioning, am I supposed to be doing this? You know what I mean? That's going to subside, okay? Because you're about to get the answers, all right? God places people in all over the place, especially, that's why you are the light. So you're surrounded by such darkness and people, and there's a reason for it. Don't ask God to take that away from you. You're the light. There's a reason why you are where you are. You're to spread the light to other people, to open other people's eyes. And it's an intention. Everything's intention. But that questioning is going to be going away. Okay, you're gonna There's a snake. Careful, there's a snake in the sky. So there's a snake around you. Just be mindful of that. Keep that grass cut low. All right, but just be mindful. You have a snake around you. My left ear's ringing, but it's just very important to keep your eyes open. Ask God to show you who you can trust. Remove any veil that's been put over your eyes or anybody's eyes about you, that your eyes see clearly. And ask for direction. Pray for direction, and you'll get the direction. The closer you get to God, the you know what I mean, the easier everything gets. And just remember, if you're in a bad situation, there's a reason for it, and it's to strengthen you, and it's also, to bring people closer, to wake them up as well. But that questioning, it could also be because somebody was trying to mess with your, they're trying to get you to not have love for whatever you got going on, what you're doing. So that's about to subside, okay? But just continue to pray and ask God for direction. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away. Savings. Okay, you might be getting some sort of money, honey. Make sure you are putting money aside, saving, okay? Or just maybe you're about to get some savings, I don't know. But yeah, it's very important. It's a part of self-love, self-care. Somebody's attacking your finances, okay? It's a very big part of self-love, self-care, is to be putting a portion of your money aside, to invest in your future, because when you do that, you're letting God know that you care about your future and you're worried about your future. So He's going to match that energy for you, and He's going to, the more you do that, and it can be hard, especially when you don't have much, but even if it's just like a little bit, even if it's just $1, even if it's like a penny, whatever it is, just try to put, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're about to get some sort of money, man. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to need them. Like, you're not going to need, maybe you're coming up out of of need, of out of Five of Pentacles. Okay, but also somebody, I feel like whoever this is, that was trying to bind themselves to you and your talents and your gifts, your abilities, your finances, or whatever this is. God, they're going to be begging for mercy, and God's going to shed no mercy on these people because they wouldn't stop. They were warned many times to leave you alone. They won't. So they're going to learn a very hard lesson. While you prosper, they're going to perish. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and loved ones have passed away. What does the collective need to know? What do you need to be aware of? Please and thank you. Yeah, somebody realized this was bad advice. Okay, they should have never did what they did. They were not being obedient. They did not have the knowledge that they are not smart for what they done did to you. They were trying to dominate you and your finances and whatever you got going on. Somebody that's being controlled by the devil. Somebody has an entity attachment to them. They were being coached to try to dominate you and your finances, and they realized it's a bad idea because it backfired in a tremendous way. And whoever was trying to attack your finances, they're not about to be happy, okay? Because, okay, May 15th could be significant. Because we have 15 here, May there, 5 there. But, yeah, their world's about to be getting turned upside down. They thought it was so cute and funny to try to dominate you and your finances, what you got going on. Somebody's trying to take like a deep look into what you got and what you're saving, what your finances are. Continue moving in silence, okay? Yeah, this person's not having any comfortability, no satisfaction, none of that, no sweet dreams, because they refuse to stop, and they're not going to be stopping you or your savings, your finances. Somebody's constantly trying to attack your finances. So if you do have savings, right, if you have been putting money aside and stuff, and if you've been noticing, you've been dabbling into it, okay, ask God to pray that you don't fall into temptation, all right? But I feel like it's because somebody's trying to attack, like they've been constantly attacking your finances. It's insane. But you got to let go and let God, fully surrender, let go, let God, trust in God, and realize that your needs are always going to be met. And the more that you fully trust in Him and surrender to Him, the more everything is going to, you get out, like I was saying on Saturday, you get out of your own way. And a lot of people did not like that reading. A lot of people didn't like they didn't even, like, a lot of people didn't even listen to it just because of my right ears ringing because of because of the title of it. A lot of people were not happy about that, but if they would have listened to the reading, they would have seen what I was talking about and seen that it was actually a good reading. But whatever. And thank you for those of you who were defending in that reading too. Yeah, you're about to be extremely happy, okay? A lot of joyfulness, something of overindulging in drugs and alcohol, okay? But yeah, make sure you're praying for not to step into temptation. What is that crystal that's good for? I don't know. I forget. But yeah, you're about to have a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, okay? Because you're about to start getting, your finances are about to be getting in order, okay? Somebody also, if you used to do drugs or alcohol, no shade. Hey, I was there at one point too. Thank God I was able to overcome that by the grace of God. So now if you used to drink or smoke or do drugs, whatever, no shade here, no judgment at all. What I mean by this is somebody over here that's been trying to attack your finances, they're spending all their money on drugs and alcohol. They get really wasted and then they come attack you and they get all messed up because when they're under this substance that they're doing, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever this is, it could even be weed. Be mindful, guys. For those of you who think that weed is not a drug, it very much so is. I'm not, no shade here, but you got to be very mindful. Now they are putting heroin in everything, even marijuana. And it's so that you will get addicted to it. Because weed is not physically addictive, wasn't physically addictive. They're putting it in marijuana. So if you're a chronic weed smoker, okay, no shade. And all of a sudden you haven't smoked try to go a day without weed, okay? And see if you start like getting sick. If you are, most likely the person you're getting it from, if you get it from a person off the streets, you know what I mean? It's probably either they're putting it in or somebody that they got it from. They might not know. Could be having heroin or fentanyl in it. So be mindful of that. But yeah, if you used to drink or smoke or do drugs, and if you have overcome that, if you're in recovery, one, congratulations. I'm so freaking proud of you. Keep going. You're doing an amazing job. And I'm so proud of you. God is so proud of you. Confirmation. Okay. Jesus, angels, and ancestors alone with passed away are so proud of you. Okay. And you should really be proud of yourself, because it's not easy. We make it look easy, but it's not. Now, somebody over here was constantly trying to affect you. They're trying to get you off your path. They're trying to get you to go back to drugs or alcohol. They're doing some sort of manipulation, and it's backfiring. And now this person already does drugs or alcohol, and they realize it was bad advice. They're spending all their money on drugs and alcohol, and it's going to be even worse now. And while, because it's backfiring onto them because you're too protected. All right. And anytime if you have any urges to go back, for those, now those of you who's never touched a drug or alcohol a day in your life, I apologize, but this is very important. So if you're going to hear me babbling about this, I'm not babbling, it's the truth, and I'm speaking it to it. Somebody needs to hear it. Just say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. And the serenity prayer, okay? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. And continue to ask God to take away any temptations, okay? And the more you learn to fight that urge, I don't know if this is somebody that's like early in recovery, or if you've been in recovery for 49 years, you know what I mean? Just, then the more that you overcome those temptations, every time you'll see like the major shift and blessings coming your way. There's an umbrella in the clouds right now too. It looks like literally like an umbrella, but it looks like it's kind of like closed. Now it just turned into like, it looks kind of either like a Liberty Bell or like a witch in its dress. But you're about to get your justice, okay? And somebody, whoever has been constantly trying to affect this, you could even have people possibly coming over, hitting you up, knowing damn right well you don't drink no more or whatever, and or smoke or do whatever drugs, and be talking about stuff, you know what I mean, to trying to flaunt it in front of you, because they're trying to get you to go back to it. Don't do it, okay? And now whoever this is that's been doing this and doing some sort of manipulation, some sort of magic, okay? Somebody's also trying to take notes of everything that you got going on. They're like watching you through like with like a magnifying glass, okay? They're ridiculous, but they're too busy hyper focused on you that they're not realizing that they're setting themselves up with what they're doing, and everything's backfiring onto them and their finances too. So now they're not only are they trying to stop your finance, they're trying to get you to do drugs and alcohol, right? And now they are paying for themselves to completely screw themselves to make their habits way worse, and they're spending all their finances on drugs and alcohol, and it's about to get a lot worse. Plus that the money blockages that they were trying to do to you is backfiring onto them, so their money is going to start drying up, and then somebody's like literally all they're spending their money on is drugs, alcohol, and trying to stop and block you. They realize this is a bad idea, and now they're trying to bind themselves to you and your finances and your talents because they're running out of resources, and it's not working. Their best bet would be to repent and leave you alone. Yeah, because what they scheduled has backfired. They realize this is a bad plan, okay? They're also coaching people to come over and like come up against you, and they're realizing this is a bad idea. Yeah, they were bribing people or taking bribes to do this. Yeah, you don't have no supernatural disturbance, okay? They were trying to bribe people to cause you some sort of supernatural disturbance. It didn't happen. And to try to cause some sort of conflict to you and either your union, if you're in a relationship between you and your person, or this could have been an ex of yours or your divine counterpart that's coming in if you're not in union yet. But now they don't want to fight no more. They're trying to cause some sort of conflicts, and they're trying to send somebody could have put something in your food or drink, or they could have drugged you. okay? And they were bribed to do this, and it was supposed to cause you some sort of supernatural disturbance, but it didn't work. And they have some sort of conflict. It's not happening. It's backfiring onto them. And now somebody's going to have this supernatural disturbance that's keeping attacking them. It's messing them up really bad. And they don't have no fight left in them. It might even, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Somebody's bound to somebody with some sort of supernatural disturbance. They're trying to get you to, I don't know, some weird stuff like that. They're in their ego. They're not having any good news. They're wearing a mask. Okay, they could have got a reading done. Okay, confirmation. They got a reading done. 44. Okay, 40, and found out that God's gonna have no mercy on them. Okay, and that you're not sick, or that you're not weak. All right, they can't weaken you, or your finances, or your wealth, and someone could be losing a house, or their wealth, or finances. They realized this was a horrible idea. They thought it was a good idea, though. You're inspiring people. You could be inspiring this person to change their ways. Yeah, this is like some ex or something like that. They're trying to stop your union or your love life. It's not happening. This could be an old soul tie that's no longer in you're no longer in contact with, or yeah. This ritual backfired. They could have spent their whole life savings on it, or all their money on it, or they're trying to do rituals to attack your finances, and they're trying to stop your love life. They're also trying to get you to overindulge in drugs and alcohol. Be mindful when you're on drugs or alcohol. And I feel like this is, all right, May 18th could be significant, but like I said, they attack you when they're under the influence. Because when they're doing whatever drug or alcohol, whatever they're doing, they're opening up a gateway. They're lowering their vibration, and it opens up a gateway. And depending on what drug it is, certain drugs are like, they call alcohol, like liquor and stuff like that. They call it wine and spirits. Okay, because it's literally a gateway to the spirit realm. And it's same thing with drugs, like flakka, which some people, they think it's meth when they get it because it looks just like it, but it's not. It's literally, they call it. There's an M in the cloud. Okay, there's almost, they could begin with an M. They're what do you call it? It's a demonic gateway. Okay, where literally demons overtake you. Like, look up FLAKKA if you never heard of it, look it up. And they put that in like all types of stuff. Like, they put heroin and everything now. People are straight evil, and that's why when this person gets under the influence, okay, they're constantly attacking you. It's because the demons that are attached to this person is making them do it. Be careful. But yeah, they realize whatever this ritual that they scheduled backfired onto them and their finances and their love life and their happiness, joy, and abundance, and their drug use. Vow here, confinement. Wow. Someone's going to prison. You're about to be happy because someone's getting locked up and they ain't gonna get out. They could have tried to get you locked up with some sort of false lies. They could have got you under some sort of false investigation to realize this is a bad idea. They vowed that they were going to get you, like, have you captive, or, have you bound to drugs or alcohol, or bound to imprisonment, and it's not happening. Okay, it's backfiring onto them. Somebody could also be doing stop justice like spells, or trying to get you locked up. It's not happening. But they try to schedule for you to get locked up. That's not happening. They could be wishing and hoping and praying that you can get locked up or whatever. That's why they're trying to attack you to get you to go back to drugs too, because they're hoping and praying that you would like get all intoxicated, and they're watching you like a hawk. So, like, if you go out somewhere, oh, they'll call the cops. Like, that person is, they're under the influence, they got this on them, that, or they're trying to set you up and frame you. Somebody's like standing outside your house, watching your every move. Somebody's also chanting around your house, okay? They're doing some sort of ritual outside, or like they could be around your house, like chanting some weird stuff, but it's backfiring onto them. It's on an old soul tie that you're no longer, connected to. And all they see while they're watching you is that you're calm, cool, collective, and having all this inner peace. You could be meditating. Make sure you're meditating, okay? And praying. Somebody's attacking your crown chakra and is backfiring. There's a head in the sky right now, and it looks like a sword going into the crown of the person's head. So someone's about to get. But see, now I'm looking at it now. It's like you are connected directly to the divine. All right, now it looks like a valve on it. Okay, you're about to get gassed up because they were trying to attack your crown chakra. They're trying to, disconnect you from the divine, but that's not happening. Somebody's constantly trying to get you. Yeah, there's an angel, and now inside of the head, it looks like an angel in it. So yeah, you're divinely protected. Okay, they're trying to have you in your head too. Somebody, you could be all right. So if you watch TV, or if you're on YouTube or whatever, or you're on your phone and you're like seeing all these ads of alcohol or stuff like that too, that's like another attack that their enemy's trying to send your way. They're trying to get you to be mindful of this. They're trying to get you because that's the only way they can get into you is through lowering your vibration or through drugs or alcohol. So be mindful of that, please. They're trying to sever your connection to the divine, but that's not happening. You're stronger than that. You're too strong and powerful for that. Now, if you're on medications that are prescribed to you and you're not abusing them, that's not, you know what I mean? It's as long as you're not abusing and you actually need it, that's okay. So I'm not telling people to get off your medications. Absolutely not. I'm talking about street drugs. If you're doing drugs and you know what I mean? Yeah, because they're trying to cause you some sort of illness, but you're not. This could even represent an addiction, maybe that you have overcome and they're mad. And also be mindful because they be putting stuff in drugs and alcohol. They're supposed to, that it's meant to harm you. Like harm you. Like get rid of you. And I feel like somebody was trying to get you to go back to drugs or alcohol so they can give you something like what do you call it? What they call like a hot shot, where they put, something that'll unalive you in the alcohol or the drugs. Somebody could also be trying to attack your health. That's not happening. You're about to have, even if you are already healthy, you're about to, since they're trying to attack your health, you're about to get even healthier, okay? Make sure you're getting outside in Mother Nature, grounding yourself. Somebody wants you in your head about it too. Like they're constantly trying to get it in your head. Anytime you have any thoughts of drugs or alcohol, I'm sorry guys, for those of you who don't have anything to do with drugs or alcohol, this is very important for somebody who does, okay? Because I'm strongly getting that somebody's constantly trying to do this to you. So, your mouth could even be, say if you're an alcoholic, your mouth could be watering. See this 13 here in the reverse, this lost card. This could be a karmic Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but that's also 13 is a death card in traditional tarot. You're going to have a rebirth. You're not losing anything. You're not doing anything. You're having this rebirth. And they're scheduling some sort of death for you. That's like the death card in 13 is the death card in traditional tarot. My right ear's ringing. They vowed to have you lose out and have you have a complete ending. That's not happening. You're having a rebirth. You're not losing anything. You're not suffering. You're not in sorrow. They're not going to cause you any damages. And now somebody else is vowing to do the right thing because they're in a mental prison. They realize everything they did has backfired onto them. So somebody possibly is repenting and they're vowing, okay, to do the right thing. Maybe somebody that's in prison because they're terrified. They're also trying to constantly get you locked up. They're trying to, like, every little strategic, like, plan that they could think of So they're trying to get you all messed up on drugs and alcohol. So they're watching you so they can call the police. They can set something up. They can attack you with something, you know, put something in your drug or alcohol. But you're not doing that. All right, to try to get you to lose out and everything, okay? So they can take your place. That's not happening. Somebody's very jealous and envious of you. You're about to have a rebirth, because the 13 in rebirth is the death card in the rebirth, which is a rebirth, okay? This could, somebody could be a karmic Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. And they're trying to get you locked up so that, you know, they could just take over everything that you got. That's not happening now. May 13th could be significant. Yeah, because you're reaching all your goals, okay? You're in your purpose. They're trying to get you to lose out on your purpose. They're trying to get you to lose out on your spot. You have to have a clear mind, okay? Sober mind, all right? So be mindful of that too. Like, there's somebody's trying to get you all cloudy in your head, have you in some sort of intoxication so that you won't be clear and sober minded. All right, and you need to be, and it's not happening. And since you're still, they realize now for a fact you are in your purpose. They're watching you. They're seeing that you're still reaching all your goals. That it's because you're in your purpose, and you're grounded. Okay, and see all this orange and the red, like you're rooted in, you're grounded in your creativity, your fertility. They can't take your spot. You've already heard the call, you answered the call, and you're acting upon the call, and you've already been initiated. You got the job. They can't take it from you. All right, and their goal was to get you all messed up, like I just said. They get you, you know, because they're trying to get you locked up, but you don't do anything wrong to get locked up. There's no charges. You can't press no charges against somebody that does nothing wrong. All right. Somebody's also trying to get you outside of your house. Like, so be mindful of that from anybody from your past. Okay, that wants you to go out to them and like go out with them, go have a drink with them or something. Don't do it. Okay, they're just, you know, just don't do it. Don't do it. You know, you can go outside, but like I would go out by yourself. Okay, like, or with people that you can trust. Okay, anybody from your past, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. But like go outside and make sure you get out to ground yourself, to connect with Mother Nature, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But they're trying to do this, their goal was to get you to lose out on everything so they can take your spot, and that's not happening. And they can steal your finances and everything else. They're trying to bind themselves to you to siphon out. Somebody's very lazy, okay, and they always want the easy way out. They don't want to do anything, okay. They just want the reward without putting any work in, and that's not happening. That's not life. And this person has been getting away with doing this for so long. They thought they were untouchable until they came across you. God placed you in these people's lives for a reason, because these people have been doing the utmost. And they've been seemingly to get away with you know, so much for so long. God had to put a stop to it, so he had to put you in their lives to serve them karma. And like, yeah, their goal was to cause you some sort of endings, okay, in your purpose and everything you got going on. But like God said, what they intended for bad, I'm going to turn to good. So since they're trying to, you know, whatever bad stuff they're trying to do you, God's flipping the script on them, and they're going to get a front row ticket to it. Well, behind bars, it looks like. Okay. They're trying to cause you some sort of supernatural disturbance. That's not happening. To get you to lose everything. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to get you to go back to drugs or alcohol, or to get you to do drugs and alcohol. Even if you never did it, because they're trying to get you some sort of supernatural disturbance. And that's not happening, Captain. Yeah, because you're a sweetheart, you're a pure-hearted, beloved soul, okay? And you're not, you know what I mean? And your ex or somebody could be, May 21st could be significant as well. All right, your ex or an ex-soulmate or whatever, they're butthurt, they're in their head now because they realize now that they messed up, okay? But they're jealous, so they're jealous and envious because they know that you're about to be coming into union, or you already are, or whatever the situation is. And they're now starting to replay everything in their head, or they're about to. Maybe they're about when they're in prison, and they're going to have all that time to think about what they have done to you and everything else. You know what I mean? And they're going to, when they're in prison, they're going to lose everything. They're going to lose people, are, you know, not going to be answering their phone calls. They're not going to be putting money on their books. You know, they're going to start getting treated the way that they deserve to be treated. Okay. And they're going to have all that time to sit in a prison cell, and how they treated you is how they're going to be treated by other inmates and COs and stuff like that. Since they want to persecute you, this person's about to get persecuted because you were a pure-hearted, beloved soul. Okay, you're one of God's people. Touch not my anointed. Especially now that you have heard the call, answered the call, and acted upon the call, and you're rooted in and grounded in. You know what I mean? Now it's real, and they've been warned many times to leave you alone. Somebody's about to lose everything, and they don't want to, okay? And they're going to realize this while they're in a prison cell. Someone could be like, you know, thinking about, they may, you know, they should have had a baby with you, blah, 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 blah. All right, they realized they took the wrong advice. They came up, your ex came up, or this ex soulmate of yours that you're no longer, that soul tie is no longer there. They came up against you all out of money, because of money. They were bribed to. They took the bribe, and now they're going to regret it if they don't already. When they get locked up because they're under investigation or something, there's something happening where maybe they were drinking and driving and got into an accident. They could be drinking and driving, and it was because of what they were trying to attack you with. They're trying to get you to get all messed up on drugs, right? And to get you to lose out. Maybe somebody got into an accident, I don't know, and they're going to end up in a prison cell. But either way, and it's going to make you happy, though, because, you know, you're going to get your justice, okay? You're going to find out. And like during this time, either whoever this person is that's in jail, they're going to be thinking about what they did to you, and God's not going to let them forget. They're going to keep replaying it. They're going to keep having dreams to the point where, and then they're not going to want to be in there because they're going to start being persecuted by the inmates and the others and COs and stuff like. I said other COs. Wow, somebody could be a CO. This could be a CO, a correctional officer. I said other COs. That could be, that's not for everybody. That could be for somebody. But yeah, so then they're going to start getting a taste of their own medicine, right? And they're going to be in there crying their eyes out. God's going to keep replaying everything. And then they're going to want to do everything they can to get out of jail, to get out of prison. And then it's going to come on and, all right, well, what can I do to get myself out of here? I need to do this right. And realize that you're a sweetheart. You didn't deserve anything that they did to you. All right. And this person's going to start spilling the beans, or they already did, about what happened to you and everything else. And they're like, all right, well, look, I can bring, they can bring you your justice because you didn't deserve what they did to you, and their way of getting out of prison and to stop the karma and everything from happening to them. Origin in the reverse. Okay, they should have did their research before they came for you. Somebody could have did this to get initiated into something. Somebody could have been trying to plant evidence on you. So be mindful if somebody's trying to get you out of the house. Like I said, like a karmic person trying to get you out, somebody from your past. Like I said, don't be mindful of that. Get out and make sure you yourself get outside. But I would go out by yourself, okay? Because again, there could be somebody that's waiting to go break into your house and plant evidence or something like that. Or maybe they did, they got caught. All right, just be mindful. They could have planted something outside your house. They could have done graveyard dirt or did something that was supposed to get you all crazy and cause you some sort of supernatural disturbance. And they're watching you and seeing that, you're calm, cool, collective, having all this inner peace. This whole collaboration ain't stopping nothing, okay? They're trying to stop your calmness, your cool, your inner peace, but that's not happening. You're too protective. You're too innocent. You've come too far and grown too much and been through too much. Be mindful of people trying to get you out of your character, okay? Like out of nowhere to start like arguments with you. That could be another thing. They could be getting like coached to try to bring you out to start the stage like a argument with you or something like that. Don't allow that to happen, okay? Or maybe they thought they did. Maybe it's something that they already did. They could use somebody to try to get like, just be a dick to you to try to lower your vibration or they could put something in your food or your drink and then thought, okay, well, that will lower their vibration, and then we'll send this attack. It didn't work because you're too protected. Even in the Bible, like when God said that you can drink poison, it will not affect you at all, to his people. It's supposed to cause you some sort of illness. That's not happening. They're trying to weaken you. They're not weakening you. If you were, okay, they're trying to also do like some sort of spells to like to affect your health. That's not happening. They could have tried to poison you. This is how they know you're definitely a pure-hearted divine being, that you are a person of God, because whatever they did, it should have affected you, but it's not. This person's not relaxing at all. They have no inner peace, no tranquility, okay, no easiness. They're terrified. They're looking up in a book. They're in their little spell books how to reverse what they did, and they can't. Someone's freaking out. They're doing some sort of sex magic on you. They're trying to affect your relaxation. It's not happening. They also are constantly trying to attack your finances because they want you on edge all the time. They're trying to lower your vibration. But see, money and stuff like that, it's like earthly stuff. God always makes your needs, okay? You could have literally been reading the Bible or been in prayer, or, you know, could have been meditating, you like literally with God while they sent this attack, and it just breezed right past you. Now they want to compromise because they have no easiness going on at all. They have no peace, no relaxation, no tranquility, and they're not going to, because it backfired onto them and their finances as well. And see, these people are very materialistic people. You're not. So when you were having money issues, if you did, you realize like that's just money, okay? You can't take it with you, right? These people, that's all they're about is money. So when all this money blockages and everything comes back to them, which it is, they're freaking out, like freaking out, because everything is money to them, and they don't have God on their side. You do. This could be a karmic reader, doesn't have to be, or this could be the practitioner. Somebody's obsessively getting readings done on you, obsessively in your energy, obsessively trying to do this crap to you. I feel like this is a karmic reader who vowed to, they realized this karmic reader or practitioner, put the roles where they fit. It could be a reader, it could be a reader that does like, karmics, that's karmic. Or it could be a practitioner. Whoever was doing it, okay, they realized this is bad advice, okay. They didn't know who you were, okay. This person's having no relaxation. They're freaking out. This is the person, whoever they were confiding in, getting readings done on you or in your energy, trying to attack you, I guess, and attach themselves to you and your finances. They're terrified to go into prison. They don't know what to do. They realize you are definitely a pure-hearted, beloved soul, and they fucked up. They fucked up. They messed up. May 10th could be significant. October 21st, October 13th, October 5th could be significant. They don't want to fight no more. They don't want to fight no more, or they have no fight left in them. They're very much so disappointed, okay? They're disappointed in themselves and what they did. Somebody is trying to connect to you through sex magic. They're doing some sort of sex magic or whatever. It's not happening. They curse themselves. They're trying to curse you, and they curse themselves to hate, catastrophe, misfortune. Somebody's not even sorry. They refuse to apologize. They don't even feel guilty, okay? The karmic reader, whoever this is, now they're going to prison because they don't even give a crap what they did. Now they're super stressed out, though. Why? Because they realize they trapped themselves. This was one huge trap, because you're a pure-hearted, beloved soul. And an ex-soulmate or soul tie or ex of yours is the one who trapped this karmic reader. It was all a setup. It was all that they fell for, and that's their fault, not yours, okay? Now they're super stressed, okay? They were trying to, like I said earlier, somebody was trying to, this either what they did or they're trying to do, so be mindful of this. If somebody comes over, my left ear's ringing, somebody comes over and out of nowhere starts an argument with you or just starts being nasty to you, just walk away. Just walk away. Say, I rebuke you, get behind me, Satan. I rebuke you. And don't just, walk away, because that's what they were trying to do. They're trying to cause some sort of stress to you so they could send some sort of attachment to you, send some sort of attack, some ritual, then some curse. And it was supposed to, that supernatural disturbance was supposed to stick to you. Well, guess what? It backfired, and they're not going to be able to get cleansed from this. It's staying on them. They fucked up. They messed up big time. They're cursed. It was a trap. They messed up. They're wishing, hoping, and praying that this will be cleansed away, but they can't. They curse themselves because you're in your purpose. Their goal was to curse you and to have you to hate catastrophe and misfortune, but you're too protected. You're too innocent. You're already in. You answered the call. You're in your purpose. Now they're very much so disappointed, very lonely. Okay, they're being enlightened to the fact that they mess with one of God's people. Touch not my anointed. And they were constantly trying to attack your finances so much and bind themselves to you and your finances and your health and everything so much. Like, they were warned so many times to leave you alone. But they kept taking them bribes or giving them bribes and everything else. They didn't want to listen. And there were so many signs there telling them, leave you alone. And they're like, no, it's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. No, it's okay. No, because their ego is so big, they think they're more powerful than you, that they can overpower you, and that you're nothing, that you're nobody. Oh, were they mistaken heavily? Now they're regretting what they have done, but they're still not, they don't even feel guilty. They're not even sorry. It's something that's unforgivable, that God's going to have no mercy on them. And since money is everything to them, that's the first thing that's going. And they're not going to be able to get it back. Financial curse, financial left ears ringing, financial ruin. This karmic reader could even vow to do the right thing, right? They could even be like, all right, well, when one of these rituals backfired, they could have vowed that they were going to cleanse and stop and whatever, and they broke that promise. That's why it's going to be so bad. They have no strategy. They don't know what to do. This is all a daydream. They realized it was all an illusion, okay? They were all celebrating, thinking that they were going to take your spot, have you locked up and like live your life and everything else. Your own family, okay, or this backfired onto their family. Yeah, I feel like your family is going to prison, or whoever this is, okay, I feel like your family was a part of this, or people you considered to be family. They're over here casting all these illusions with some sort of ex of yours or ex soul tie of something. They're trying to call some sort of, they could even been using children, okay? I'm strongly getting that, okay? They're not even sorry. They're super stressed out now, though, okay? Somebody's animal I don't wish that upon nobody. Somebody could have either sacrificed an animal or it could have backfired. I don't know, something like that's going to be happening. Yeah, they were working along with like a karmic soulmate that you are no longer connected to anymore, to bully you, to harass you, to gossip about you, to slander your name and everything else. And everyone's seeing through the bull crap, okay? And now they're terrified because it's backfiring onto them in their profession, okay? Yeah, and also the practitioner. I told you it's the practitioner. And I feel like they're a reader too. Look, 101. You're about to get the 101 about this, or that reader, the practitioner, they got the 101 that they're messed up. Okay, someone's losing their job, their gifts, their abilities, or their talents because it was completely unjust. This could be a karmic Libra. Doesn't have to be. That's going to prison. Somebody was unlawfully, and look, 111. You're about to get the 101 and 1 here, okay? And that's 1111. This could be a twin flame union, okay? But you see the 6, the 111. But yeah, somebody doesn't want to be stubborn no more. I feel like it could definitely be a karmic Libra. Don't have to be. But 777, you're about to get a major blessings, okay, coming your way. But somebody's going to prison, okay? Either someone got a reading done that's obsessively getting readings done on you and found out they're going to prison and their family is, or whatever this is, okay? Or it's your family member and this karmic ass reader or practitioner, okay? They don't want to be stubborn no more because they don't know what to do. They realize everything backfired onto them and their family, and they don't know what to do now, okay? And they have no strategy. They were trying to make you to be the fall guy. They thought it was all cute and funny. Somebody was trying to get you locked up. They're playing games. They didn't realize when they're so hyper focused on you that they're being watched themselves. And I feel like the karmic reader is the one that like refuses. It could be a Libra. They're being completely unjust to you. Somebody is wrongfully in prison that's about to be getting out of prison. Maybe the person that's wrongfully in prison is the one that's telling on everybody. They could be in prison for a serious crime too that they did not even commit. And while the person who actually committed the crime is out living, like, you know, their life, and I feel like that person's getting out, okay? And look, 711 too. Oh, there's another 111, 777, or 777. 11, look, 1111 again. I feel like this could be a twin flame union. November 1st or January 11th, or October 11th, October 1st, January 10th, January 11th, November 10th, or October 10th, the 18th, January 18th, November 18th, October 18th. What's the other ones? The 5th, April, May, May 1st, May 11th, May 10th, January 5th, November 5th, October 5th, January 21st, November 21st, October 21st could be significant. The 13th, November 13th, January 13th, October 13th could be significant. I think that was just Black. I think Friday the 13th, wasn't it? Be mindful about Halloween, guys. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Yeah, February 1st, February 11th, February 10th, February 21st, February 5th, whatever else there was. January 2nd, November 2nd, October 2nd could be significant. And February 18th. Now they're worried because they trapped themselves. They realize this, okay? Now they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. What's the outcome? So finally starting to turn their head to the, you know, to the left instead of, you know, to the angels. Yeah, somebody that has no self-love, no self-care, they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. Because they're also, like I said, they're trying to attack your self-love, your self-care, okay? And this person already has none. And that's backfiring onto them as well. The outcome is we have blind into reversed. Yeah, you weren't blind to this. You see very clearly. They're also trying to, like I said, they're trying to attack your crown chakra, also your third eye, but it's not happening, okay? All these illusions, everyone's seeing through it, okay? September 1st, September 11th, wow, 911, okay? September 11th, something huge is happening, okay? September 10th, September 18th, September 2nd, February 9th, September 21st, September 5th, May 9th, 911, well. Somebody better call 911. And then you're about to get the 411 about this, okay? But yeah, they're mad because it's all backfiring. Everyone sees clearly the truth now. They're seeing through all these illusions. They're very optimistic, thinking that you wouldn't know that these people are doing this to you and everything else. No, you see clearly. Your eyes see clearly. The justice system sees clearly now as well. Somebody's also trying to do something about blind justice that's happening too that you're unaware of, okay? when it comes to to you and your finances and your work as well. You're getting some sort of blind justice. Something's being done in the background, okay? That's majorly, you know, switching, okay? They also thought that nobody saw them coaching these people to do this to you and casting these illusions and everything else, but the justice system seen it. They were being watched. First and foremost, God was watching them. Something about a hidden job, what they were really doing for work, okay? Somebody could betray themselves to do, I don't know, some weird shit, okay? Okay, I don't know what you do for work, but somebody's was trying to like hide what they do or hide what you do or something. They're trying to have you like blacklisted or shadow banned or whatever this is by casting a lot of illusions about you. But now whoever this is, they're being looked into and their finances and how they get their money and what their secret job is. It's not secret no more. How they like do like, you know, whatever they do. They're trying to bind themselves to you. No, someone's breaking a contract. They're not binding themselves to you at all. They thought you wouldn't know about this. You wouldn't see through this, but yeah, you see through it. There's evidence of them trying to do this. Someone's breaking the contract now. The obstruction of justice. Something about obstruction of justice, okay? Yeah, whatever they thought they were going to get, they're not getting, okay? They're trying to take off, but they're already being launched. They're not stopping nothing, no. They're trying to get you to stop your career, your passion, your purpose, and that's not happening. They're not stopping anything. They're not stopping your justice. They're not stopping you or anything you got going on. 2 more for the outcome, please and thank you. Yes, somebody put something in your food or your drink or something, or they're trying to like get you out of your comfort zone or whatever, and give you some sort of like they lower your vibration, okay? They cause some sort of supernatural disturbance. They're also trying to do something. They're doing this completely unjustly. It was unwarranted, okay? There was no reason for this whatsoever, and they don't even feel guilty. Your own damn family, okay? And it's backfiring onto them. They're also trying to do something with the justice system, but it's not working, okay? They thought you weren't going to be able to see this, but no, it's people are seeing this very clearly. You do not. Someone also lied to either the justice system or to other people about you, saying that you have some sort of supernatural disturbance going on to you and whatever you got going on, that you're crazy or this, that, and the other. But no, everybody's clearly seeing you don't have any supernatural disturbances. You don't do. Somebody could even be saying that you are like a witch or that you do like black magic, whatever. It's all an illusion. They casted these illusions about you to try to keep people away from you. People were trying to say that you were cursed and that you were this, that, and the other because they were the ones that were trying to schedule these curses. Somebody could also lied and said that you were attacking them, but you weren't. And now they're starting to see clearly just to get them to do a ritual on you, and it was not working. And they know for a fact that you did not do this, that you're a pure-hearted person, and it was all a trap. It was all lies. It was all illusions and confusions that they were sending to get them to turn things in their favor and to get them to attack you. And they realized they messed up. They lost out in their spot and they don't know what to do, okay? You could be inspiring people. They thought it was a great idea, but they're finding out it was a bad idea. You're a very inspirational person, okay? Yeah, this karmic reader or practitioner, whatever this is constantly trying to get in the middle of your 777, but it's not happening. They're not stopping anything. This is someone that refuses to take a break or pause or whatever this is and to go inward and realize how, what they have done wrong to you. Somebody's still trying to play victim, still trying to blame you for things that they did. All right, this is like just, they refuse to take accountability. There's another 911. I just realized that. 911, 911, okay? There could be 2 people getting locked up, maybe more. And another 1111, yeah. This is a twin flame, I feel like. Someone's trying to get in the middle of your union. One more for the outcome, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's evidence of them doing this, okay? They're under investigation. They're going to prison. They're getting locked up. They ain't gonna get out. There's also evidence of your family talking to a practitioner or a reader to attack you and them doing these rituals on you. There's evidence of them doing that because they're already under investigation. Yeah, they tried to curse you. That's not happening. It backfired. They cursed themselves. This the curse that they scheduled for you. They're super worried about because now they curse themselves and their own family. And now everybody's talking about them. They're trying to bully you. Okay, they trapped themselves. Now they're freaking out. They're trying to rob you. No, they're not robbing you. They either robbed you or attempted to rob you, and they've been trying to curse you ever since to try to get rid of you. And they're wondering why it doesn't work on you. It's because you were heavily protected and you were sent here to take these people down. Because you're not the only person these people have done this to. All right, because it's like a group, a goal, a covenant, a secret society, whatever. They've been doing this to many people. It's how these people survive. And you were sent here to stop these people, all right, to serve them karma. Now, all they robbed you of is the curse that they sent you. It went right back to them. There's evidence of them doing it. They're under investigation. They're trying to also curse your love life. It backfired onto them. They're trying to have you to curse you to some sort of misfortune, hatred, catastrophes. You know, they have a voodoo doll of you as well, and that's backfiring. Now they realize they're seeing that you're not cursed. They are, and they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. The only thing they can do is repent, beg God for his forgiveness, and do the right thing and leave you alone. Now, any of these names could be your name, somebody involved, or passed on loved ones, first, middle, or last name. Four, four, four. Yeah, keep going. You're doing an amazing job. You're about to have a major breakthrough. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away. What are some names involved in this situation, please? Thank you. One last time. Is there any more in this deck? One last shuffle. Any other names in this deck? Okay. Nova, or someone could drive a Nova. Wayne. McCarthy could be someone's last name. Just heard of McCarthy. That name's not on here. McCarthy could be someone's last name. This could be yours or somebody involved or a past on loved one. Any names involved in the situation? Good. Philadelphia could be significant. One last time. Any more names? Please and thank you. DeMonte, Kyle, Pretty sure there's nothing else. No. Jack. Shy. William, Will, Bill, Billy, Willie. Someone's dad could be significant. Love and miss your dad. May you rest in peace. Illinois. Don, Donald, or Donnie. Stan or Stanley. Diane. In-laws. Matt. Maddie or Matthew. Or Matthews could be someone's last name. Allie. Brenda. New Jersey. Richard, or Richie, or Ricky, or Richard, or Dick is even short. Use about to be rich. Paul. Britt or Brittany. An uncle. Bruce. Lacey. Jenny! Jenny or Jennifer. Marvin. Giovanni. Patty, Patrick, Patricia, masculine or feminine. Sean. Bebe. Nicole or Nikki. Fred, Freddie, Frederick, or Fredrickson. Crystal. A cousin. An Aquarius. Trevor or Trev. Bonnie. Henry. Michelle. Annette. Lynn. Smith. Kenyatta. Stephen. Shannon. John, Jonathan, Johnny, Jonathan, or John. I love Mitchell. Uncle John, may you rest in peace. Tim, Timmy, or Timberly, or wait, Tim, Timmy, or Timothy. I said Tim. Well, maybe Timberly. I mean, I don't even know his name. Peanut. Sam, Sammy, or Samantha, masculine or feminine. Enrique. Casey. Moody. Somebody's a CO. Something about a correctional officer. There's a lot of CO's names that came out. Moody, that I know. Brooke. D, or Dee Dee. All good ones, though. I feel like there's something about a good CO. Something about a good, I don't know. Jordan, maybe you're a CO, or a correctional officer. Jordan. D, or Dee Dee. Cindy, or Cynthia. Love miss you, mom. May you rest in peace. Something about someone's mom. Kim, Kimmy, or Kimberly. Marcia. Violet. Dan, Danny. Something about a sheriff. Dan, Danny, or Daniel. Somebody's drinking Jack Daniels. Violet. Speaking Jack over. JJ. Stella. Mike, Mikey, or Michael, or Michael's could be someone's last name. Archangel Michael is guiding and protecting you. Brittany, and Britt came out. Steph, or Stephanie. Brian. White, something's in black and white. Yolanda, or Lonnie. Somebody's in jail and they're telling on everybody. They're writing statements, okay? They're realizing they're not going to have anybody in there, and they're like, everything's like replaying in their head. Or maybe you have a friend that's a correctional officer, and while this person's in jail, like, this person knows who you truly are and knows that you're not like that, and like maybe talking, I don't know, something like that's happening. Alberto. Abdul. Elizabeth, Liz, or Beth. Isaiah, or Zay. Nate, or Natalie. I said Nate, maybe, I guess. That dirty bitch, yes, that hoe, the one that you're thinking of. Sandra. Delilah, honey, Delilah. Ford, or someone could drive a Ford. Co-worker. Jared. Gemini. Eileen. Dalton. Jason, or Jay. Angie, or Angela. Jay Bird could be someone's name. Sagittarius. Ralph. Shirley Ann or Shirley or Ann. Monique. Joe, Joey, Joseph or Jojo. Garcia. Zoe. Rachel. Sarah. Teresa. Karen. Julie or Jules. Masculine or feminine. Anthony, Anthony, Tony. Alvin. Daryl. Sage, you might want to, or someone, you know, someone's name could be Sage, or you might want to Sage or light some Palo Santo stick or pine or cedar or something. Somebody could be sending you some sort of negative energy. It's going right back to them. Victoria, Vic, Vicky, Nisho. Nisho. I don't know, is that a name or is that a place? I never heard that name before you guys. I guess we can put it in this thing. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away. Somebody's baby could be learning to crawl. It looks like a baby crawling in the sky. Or you're just starting to learn like the, I don't know, something about crawling is significant. What's good crystal for the collective use this time? Topaz. This stone has an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It shields light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to to achieve your goals. It brings about self-trust and an abundance of confidence. Everything in your life looks clearer with this stone. Topaz. Stromatolite. This ancient stone reaches deep down and activates your root chakra. Stromatolite is one of the Earth's oldest stones and holds the power to fulfill your goals. Used with your daily meditation, it helps you to reach back and reconnect with Mother Earth. So yeah, somebody needs to get out Mother Earth. Somebody could be an Earth sign. You could be an Earth sign or somebody. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be you or somebody above. Looks like a fist in the air. Like somebody's fist pumping. Somebody could be smoking. Looks like I get a cigarette in the hand. I've been seeing some of the craziest stuff in the sky. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels. Make sure you're resting and meditating. Okay, looks like an angel like laying down in the cloud. So make sure you're meditating and praying, getting rest, because they were doing some sort of kind of like death magic on you or something. So pray always. Yeah, prayer. Power of prayer is something severe. Maybe you're praying to get rid of some sort of like unclean spirits, either in or around you. The power of prayer is something severe. I don't know if I should take that card or not. I'll go like this, see if it comes out. Because it wasn't flipped over. Be of good comfort, your faith has made you whole. Matthew 9:22, September 22nd could be significant. Your faith is always what? Always saves you. Always. Just trusting, knowing, and believing. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Luke 12:32. Whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John 16:23. As long as it's like of good, okay, and it's not bad, you're not hurting or harming anybody. But if you ask and when you pray in Jesus' name and approach God as your Father. You're not actually supposed to, it even says in the Bible, you're not even supposed to call any man your father. That's supposed to be left for the Lord and only the Lord. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. Somebody needs to connect more with God. And when you do, was when your blessings will come through. Speaking of, who was it? One of you got the Bible yesterday. One of you are getting it today. It should be delivered today sometime. I don't know what time. I have to check. Pray always. Power of prayer is something severe. Luke 21:36. What things soever you desire when you pray. Somebody needs to pray. When you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Mark 11:24. November 24th is significant. Somebody needs to pray more or needs to pray. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Conscious consumer, yeah. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Mark 12:30. December 30th could be significant. Somebody could be starting a business or YouTube channel. Do it. That was the day that I started this channel. But I didn't post on it until like I think it was like late March. Wow, it looks like the Grim Reaper in the skies right now. In the skies. In the sky, I mean. I said in the skies. It looks like the Grim. Wow. It legit looks like the Grim Reaper. Somebody could be. Alright, guys, that's all I got for y'all for right now. Alright. So, somebody could be knocking on. Alright, guys. Until next time, remember God loves you. So do I. Spread love, not hate, always. And please not forget to give God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away the utmost love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation for all that they do in our lives because they're moving mountains for us, getting ready to rain down miracles. Just do not lose your faith. Pray, 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 pray. Power of prayer. Okay, and meditate and thank God. Gratitude. Okay, praise and thanksgiving. I be seeing all types of stuff, man, in the clouds. Like, you guys, pay attention to the sky and just think, like in the Bible, God's always speaking to everybody through the clouds. I'm always seeing like real like detailed stuff in the clouds. Like it's crazy what I see in the sky. Alright, guys, have a good day. God bless. And please, if you do not hit that like button yet, hit the like button. Please hit like. Please hit share. Somebody there, it looks like a face with somebody sticking their tongue out. Like legit looks like a person, and like it looks like he has a bald head, his eyes out. It looks like, ooh, wow, two little horns and a nose and the tongue sticking out. What the heck? Wow. Alright, guys. Please hit like, please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on all so you can always be updated whenever I put a little message out there for you guys. And if you would like to donate, you do not have to. That's not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated, and it definitely helps out this channel a lot. Someone's name could be Spade. I see a Spade in that could be someone's name, and it looks like a mushroom. Now it looks like an arrow going up, so you're going all the way up, all the way up. Alright, guys. And make sure you are subscribed because I do giveaways every month. Oh, somebody's falling. I do giveaways every month, and it's usually for subscribers only. This month it wasn't because I was giving, because I gave the Bible. I was buying the Bible for people, so you didn't have to be a subscriber. But normally it's for subscribers only. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. And I do double check. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that, guys. And just stay amazing and have a beautiful and blessed day. And remember, you are loved. You deserve loved, and you are going to get any kind of love. You are going to get love, and not just any kind of love, but the best kind of love. So put a smile on your beautiful face. And God bless, guys. See y'all later.